You know, I gotta say, like, after today, I'm gonna have like 7 hours in this game. I honestly didn't expect this to be this long, but shit, I'm not complaining. All the mates make us impossible. Migas, my name is Taffrey16. Welcome back to Dream Daddy. We're gonna go ahead and go on a date with Brian today. Second date with Brian. Of course, right when I start recording, my cat's like, "Oh, hello. You must be talking to me. I will come over now." You know, she's been asleep on my bed since like fucking past 5 hours. Yeah, hi. Crazy cat. Oh, I have a message from Brian. Hey, Daisy and I are going fishing tomorrow. Are you in or out? Oh no, I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dad-off. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still though, I have to accept. I typed back to Brian. Sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all those fish. Make sure your mower is good working order, because you're going to be all over my lawn this weekend. That'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know tomorrow he'll pick us up in an hour I had previously forgotten existed. Man, it's gonna be a rough start. Amanda? Amanda comes in her room for the kitchen, eating a cheese stick by biting it off piece by piece like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that. What? It's called string cheese, not chumpy cheese, for a reason, Amanda. Ugh. Just come in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what? Meow kitty. No, Amanda. We have to go fishing tomorrow. Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in Girl Scouts, didn't you? Nope. My stint in house was brave and purely transitional. Though I thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to beat Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Remember last summer how I applied for a job at that coffee shop across town?
Give me a refresher.
During an interview, they asked me if I know how to work an espresso machine. I really wanted a job, so I lied and said yes. On the first morning, there was a line at the door. Within half an hour, I severely burned my hand and told me I had to go home and never come back. I still a scar from that.
Of course I remember. What does that have to do with fishing?
The burn's a metaphor, Dad.
I don't get it.
You can lead a horse to water.
What do horses have to do with fish and burns?
Dad, please. I get your obsession with competing against Brian.
You wouldn't understand. It's a dad thing.
Please try explaining it to me.
Okay, Brian's just... He just thinks that he's so much better than me and purposely reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own little game.
Is that you think is happening here?
No, Amanda.
Okay, good.
I know that's what's happening here.
Alright, Pops. We should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning.
Night, Panda.
Alright, cool.
I brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. Okay, sleep. I'm wide awake. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on. Before I knew it, we were both alone in freezing cold lake. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy. The thick air with bugs. The air thick with bugs. I picked up mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing pole in one hand and beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. On a long drive home, my brother bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing. That didn't help. I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I can cast my lure in the water and wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. Oh shit, what the hell? Clicked me out of the game. Use the wrong lure. Look up and see my father, just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. Pull the lure up and try to grab a different one. Blow up my lures in the tackle box for exact same. Ask my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. My boat tips over and I fall into the water. Sinking further and further, I see multitudes of fish that had been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. You gotta use a natural buoy. You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're gonna try to catch trout, buddy. Ah, Jesus Christ. I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. It's gonna piss at me. It's fishing day. How to explain the weird dream. I gropingly slip on clothes and get ready. I spot Amanda's door half open and see her still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo. You ready?
No.
Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. Amanda pulls her comforter over her head.
Never.
Amanda.
I'll get up in a minute.
Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so maybe I'll just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks a head for the blanket to wave me away. I leave her room, make myself some coffee and another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda, whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee as I do word jumbles. I hear a doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. Daisy's falling asleep next to him. Early bird gets the worm, buddy! You ready to fish? I was born ready! My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. Hop on in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it. Woof! 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 Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, waggling its tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir? Maxwell, let O sit. Get it? Because oh shit, oh sit, get it? Maxwell immediately hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy. Amanda settles next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep. You ready for an adventure? I'm ready for glory. I struggle to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch the trees pass by. So, where exactly are we headed? It's about an hour north of here. Little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I don't think anybody else knows about it. About everything we need, so we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire, and enjoy the nature. My fishing pole is in the shop. Get it tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course! It's probably not as nice as it sounds, like yours, though. It's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is, though. Right. I'm digging a hole here. I stare out in the forest, lining the highway. The sun's just barely over the horizon, scattering dusty pink light for the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back in the brush. After a nice, quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off of the highway and onto a dirt road. The car bumps along as we reach the clearing that opens up into a magnificent lake. Well, here we are. Step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us barking. Kids wake up and wander to the shore where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Brian and I carry the tackle boxes and cool down to the edge of the lake, where he has a canoe waiting. Oh, great, it's still in one piece. Hold on, help me out with Maxwell. I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Woof woof. Alright, your turn. Brian hands me a lime green vest. If I fall in, I'm counting on you to rescue me. Sort yourself! Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. You kids want to fish? I'm going to throw rocks in the water. Amanda hurls a rock into the pond with gusto. Yeah, take that, water. Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them. What? That we're done. Daisy, don't you want to fish? Think catching fish is kind of inhumane. Bitch, what? We're gonna go explore the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Alright, be safe, don't go too far. Brian puts a life vest around himself and we throw all of our equipment in the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place looking out over the front of the boat.
I get in the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake. Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk of dawn. That's why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, I know. It's pretty common fisherman knowledge after all. Fisherman knowledge that I am knowledgeable about. It's dog gambling, man? You know it. Let's see who can catch more fish. You catch more than one, you can catch more than one. Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm gonna catch, obviously. I was thinking about something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn. Custody of our children? More than that. Let's say, if I win, I get your weed whacker. The Weed Whack Master 2000? That's a limited edition. But if you win, you get my pole saw, the Reach and Cut 3000. The cordless version? That's the one. Shit. The Reach and Cut 3000 is state of the art. My Weed Whacker's prized possession, but those are hard to reach. But there are those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that have been begging for pruning. You're on. We shake on it. I suddenly remember I don't know how to fish. My foolish fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. I watch as Brian ties the lure and do the same stuff. And do some stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole. He casts in the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. Stay down tackle box and pull in my hand. I fish a worm for a styrofoam container Brian bought. It's slippery. I think I can get on the hook if I just focus. Oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh god, the blood's everywhere. The worm is now on the hook. Need some help? No, I meant to do that. The blood attracts the fish. They can swim up to it from a mile away. They can swim up from a mile away, you know. I think that's sharks. No, it's definitely fish. Now what? I take my pole and try to tie an elaborate knot, looking not to impress Brian. The classic hunter's bean. I learned that one in my youth. Yep, this one isn't coming apart anytime soon. From that I cast my heavenly line upon the unsuspecting water and deliver onto us a bountiful harvest. I look over at Brian. He doesn't seem to be paying attention. Let's cast this sucker. Pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can. The lure flies off the line and sails far, far away, letting it lake with a loud splush. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cool air drives the pressure down. Huh, go ahead and take my pole. I know it's hard switching to a new pole you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Brian hands me his pole with a smile and I just sit there, feeling like an idiot. Oh crap, am I have to catch fish now? Oh, what the fuck? Fish around here is easy. They group up and all you gotta do is line 3 of them in the same species and reel them in. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I need to match 3 of the same species? I can tell which fish is which.
Match that fish.
Are you fucking... really? God. Oh my fucking god. That's the Atlantic salmon. Most commonly they swim up through and spawn. They're among the largest salmon species. Are you fucking... what? That's a largemouth buff, a popular spitford made him famous by singing Billy the Bass novelty toy decorations. He's confused with smallmouth buff. Bro, really? Oh, I hate this. Come on, man! That's the northern pike. Sportfish isn't great for eating due to its tough, scaly hide. Some fishermen hunt them with a bow and arrows since their sharp teeth easily cut for a fishing line. Bro, I hate this. No, totally understand. You're having an off day. It's no big deal. Bro, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I fucking... oh my god. Is this rigged? Like... is this rigged against me? On purpose? I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. This is stupid. They look the same. What am I supposed to do? Puto. They all look the same. Bro, this is fucking stupid right here.
Match of the day.
How? Are you fucking...
Now you're fishing.
oh, fuck, I get it now. I got it way too late. Well, I fucking lost. What? Good work.
Okay.
Wow, this is way tougher than I thought. Look for Brian, who's smiling and obviously enjoying his time out here in the lake. I will crush him. Suddenly, the fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflexively, whatever, tug upward. Think I got something big. Tip of the pole dips down repeatedly and the line starts to run. Reel in! I finally get the fish right up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me the net. It's all yours! I lean down and notice my hands are shaking with excitement. The fish is bigger than all the ones Brian's caught. The pole saw is mine, all mine. The entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. Should have taken a life vest. All of a sudden, I'm embraced into the water and pulled into Brian's arms. I'm finally dragged upward, spluttering water. All of our gear floats to the surface. Maxwell doggy paws us around, paddles around us in circles, having a great time.
Okay.
You alright? Does that count as one? Well, seeing as all the fish are now swimming safely back in the lake, I guess so. Brian laughs. Let's get you to shore. Brian and I flip the canoe back over, and Philip with our now soaking wet gear. We row back to shore, Maxwell in tow. Once we get to the beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt. Dots of lake water glisten in the sun across his strong back. Man, all that general contracting must have built this guy like an ox. I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a fire going so we can dry off. Wanna hand me yours? Yes, okay. Reluctantly take off my own shirt and toss it to Brian. I suddenly wish I had done more sit-ups in my life. Or any sit-ups at all, really. Another thing you've bested me in, stupid sexy Brian. We might as well fry that shit up. Seems like it's the only lunch we'll have.
Hey.
Oh no, Chung. We can fish from the shore. Once Brian gets fire going, I try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple lures out by the water's edge. We're probably gonna have to put the kibosh on a competition for now. Until another day. My stomach growls.
I don't know.
You hungry? Oh, I'm fine. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars. I have a small child. I'm flush with snacks. Brian joins me by the fire and I accept the cargo short granola. And now, we're back to waiting. Where did the girls get off to? Shouldn't they be back by now? Oh, I wouldn't worry about that too much. They're a couple of smart kids. That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. They probably established a small rural government by this point and installed themselves as leaders. Take a look around the sun cresting. I take a look around at the sun cresting the tree line, casting the entire lake in a warm golden glow. The forest seems to be coming alive now. Birds chirp in the distance. Wow, nature is beautiful. A mosquito bites me. I slap my neck and curse. Nature sucks. There you go, bud. Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. Ugh. I've always hated how this stuff smells. Really? I've always kind of liked it. Reminds me of being outside. Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectantly. I hurl the stick as hard as I can towards the tree line. Maxwell bolts after it, and running as fast as his stubby little legs can carry him. Which, coincidentally, is not very fast. It is very cute, though.
Hey.
Nice throw, oh! I turn away so he can't see me blush. Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good boy, Maxwell. You're very good and speedy, boy. You're the world champ of fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? I give Maxwell a few good pats on his backside. While I'm playing with Maxwell, fish began routinely pulling up on Brian's lines, which Brian effortlessly on Brian's lines. I watched Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them, and frying them up in a cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Man and Daisy emerge from the woods, looking totally unscathed.
Well, Dad Paw Patrol, we have to issue you both a citation and demand you both put your shirts on. They're present.
Brian dusted me my now dry shirt. Pulled over my head, thankful that I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. Where have you guys been?
Studying hematology.
What?
We're playing with bugs.
I expect you guys to be more covered in, like, mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended.
What do you take me for? What do you take me for? A child?
Amanda puts his hand on Daisy's shoulder.
Right.
We take a seat around the fire, and Brian serves us all generous plates of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does he have to be so good at everything?
Fish tastes okay.
Dana and Maisie, Daisy and Amanda both nod furiously, mouths full of fish. It's incredible. I've never had fish this good. Yeah. Oh my god, my voice. Yeah, it's great. All hard and family recipe.
Why your pants wet?
Well, Amanda, we were out there in the lake and then...
And I accidentally tipped over the boat. Don't worry. All the gear floated to surface so we don't lose anything. Right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even out humbles me. He's trying to beat me at everything, including my world-famous sense of humility. We finish our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decide to head out. After cleaning up the camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell into the back seat. Poor Pup falls asleep in a cuddle puddle with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day.
Been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you guys home.
I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. Fine. As we drive away, I take one last look at the lake disappearing behind us and smile. Rest my head against the window, and a low rumble and dirt road beneath us lulls me to peaceful sleep.
Hey, sleepyhead.
Open my eyes and realize that I dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wipe off a bit of drool off my chin. Oh, hey, I was resting my eyes. Just in case we suddenly have to jump into any sort of conflict. So I'm super awake for it. And I'm ready to fight. With my strong arms.
That's all good. You earned some rest, buddy. Thanks for coming out with us today. I had lots of fun with you.
Thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually.
Glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah?
You too. Take it the easiest. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. Man and I get inside and immediately collapse onto the couch. Long day.
Yep.
I was so close to that pulsar.
Pulsar?
Yeah, Brian and I were competing to see who could catch the most fish, and
Stop! Why did it care so much?
Amanda Panda, just look at the guy. He's obviously got my number and he's rubbing my face in it.
Dad, I love you. But you're kind of dumb sometimes.
Dumb? Well, clearly the superior dad.
You know what? I'll have any of this energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. I'm going to bed. Night.
Amanda slides off the couch and face down on the floor.
I am a tired slug.
Amanda, that floor is disgusting.
I don't care.
Well, night, honey.
Night, Pops.
Don't forget to floss every day. About that.
You sure know how to make a dad blush.
Fuck yeah.
Welcome. You've got dad.
Alright, cool. So, next time on Dream Daddy, what do we got? We need second dates with either Damien or Hugo. So we'll pick either the Count or Hugo, whose voice is totally different from Brian's, next time on Dream Daddy. But for now, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to press the like button. If you didn't like it, that's okay. Not everybody's like everybody and everything. You can press the dislike button if you want to, but if you don't think I'm a complete bastard, want to stick around for what we got going in the future on the channel, be sure to press the subscribe button. If you want to see what's getting posted daily on the channel, check the link in the description for the blog on WordPress.com. If you want to check out my Twitch where I stream every single day, the link to that is also in the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon if you want to support me. But that being said, my name is Taffy. This has been Dream Daddy. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.